Hi everyone, my name is Ken. Welcome to This House. Today we are in Crestwood, Missouri, exploring a house built in 1953. Now this house was designed by Ralph Fournier, who was a very famous mid-century modern architect here in the St. Louis area. He designed homes that ended up going into 195 cities worldwide. Let's go check it out. Now, before we go inside, I want to take a moment to give a huge shout out to Ted White of Dealman Sotheby's Realty for opening the doors for us, and we'll talk to him at the very end. Let's go explore this house. As we walk inside, we are immediately inside of a two-story atrium, so we can look up and we can see lights that are suspended directly from the center of the ceiling coming down. We can see that the windows slope with the roof line, and then there's a balcony with a lofted space up above with stairs coming down directly towards the front door. Now, as we make our way deeper into this house, we can really appreciate Fournier's approach to design, as he would seamlessly blend the exterior with the interior living space as a continuation of the house, but outside. So we will see that in just a moment. First, I want us to look more in the living room. As we cross through here, the ceiling begins to lower a bit, and we can see a fireplace here in the corner, and the stone on it actually extends outside and becomes part of the exterior of the home, once again, seamlessly tying together the interior and exterior. As we continue on through the living space on the first floor, this takes us to the outdoor portion of it. So we can see that there's an outdoor shower here, there's a giant privacy wall. Over here is a hot tub that is built in. And of course, there's seating area with these Hollywood lights that are strung up to the house. Now, as we continue on, we actually come to what used to be the carport, which has been converted into a Four Seasons room. So come on through here, and once again, this used to be a carport, so this could easily be converted back. Now, there is a fireplace in here, which is just absolutely amazing. Of course, this is true to kind of like the 60s or 70s, and it's just really charming. Now that we've seen this portion of the outdoor living area, let's go back inside and start exploring the rest of the interior space. As we come back inside of the house, we're now going to cut back through the living room, and we are going to go explore the kitchen. So the kitchen is right over here, and I forgot to mention this, but this is a coat closet that's right next to the front door. So come on through here, and this takes us into the kitchen. Immediately we are greeted by a giant peninsula, and there's room for probably 3 or 4 chairs to go right here so that you could actually have an eating kitchen. And of course, this is just laid out very functionally. There is a sink right here. Over here is the stove, and above this set of counters are clear story windows, which we have not seen yet while exploring home. So that's just very interesting. Allows a lot of natural light to come in while still giving you privacy from the street. And over on this side of the kitchen is a door that opens up to the side of the house. And we will go explore this soon. I'll go ahead and show you guys kind of what this looks like out here. Moving along from the kitchen, we're now going to walk down this hallway. And of course, there's an implied plane here. So it acts as a wall, even though it's actually open through to the staircase. And that's just one of those amazing touches. And of course, these shelves line up with the shelves that we saw in the living room. So everything has these very clean lines that just really flow together. So now we're going to turn the corner here, and we come by this really amazing feature. There's a light that's on a pulley, and I'm not going to mess with this. I don't want to, mess it up or anything, but it's just really neat. And we're going to see another one of these in the bathroom that's right here. In this bathroom, there's this beautiful open shower, and it has these 4x4 tiles that completely surround it with a Versailles pattern on the floor. And there's another clear-story window that looks out to that retaining wall that we saw on the other side of the kitchen. Now, there's also a floating vanity over on this side with a medicine cabinet suspended above it, and another one of these pulley lights. Moving on from the bathroom, there's a door here, and this is actually a utility room with the washer and dryer. Now, we aren't really going to look at this too hard, but come in here, there's something really interesting I want to show you. Once again, heading out to the alleyway is another really small door, or maybe it's a window. There's a screen on the other side, but even in a room like this, which is just for, the mechanics of the house, it still helps to tie into nature. And instead of being really cold and drab, it really warms it up in here. Moving on from the utility room, we're now going to make our way back here by this partition wall and walk towards the front of the house. And this takes us to the staircase, so let's go on up here and we will start to explore the loft space. And of course, these stairs are just beautiful. Look at these banisters, look at the rails. This is not like anything we've ever seen before, and this looks like it's stainless steel. I might be wrong about that, it might be aluminum, but either way, the mix of metal and wood is just phenomenal in this house. So as we reach the top, we now turn the corner, and this brings us into a lofted working space. Now, before we move on from the space, I do want to show that it has this amazing door that can be pulled out and shut like this, or there's a privacy screen that you could bring down instead of shutting this. So that's just a really interesting feature that gives you options on how to live in this space. Now, there's another full closet right here, and it is fully finished out with these giant shelves. There is a door on this side of the room, and this is going to take us to the backyard. So let's go check this out real fast. This takes us out to the backyard. There's a large deck here, and there are tall fences and just really natural landscaping out here. So we'll just take a moment to pan around this, and then we'll explore the rest of the house. Coming back inside, we're now going to explore the other bedroom and bathroom that are up here. So come on through here, and this takes us to a bathroom. So let's just go ahead and peek in here. Now, just like we saw on the first floor, there's another shower, but this actually has a tub that's attached to it. And of course, it has a clear story window above it to allow for more privacy and allow for natural light to come in. And there's a beautiful view of the backyard out here. And then there's subway tile that's completely surrounding the space. Now, of course, there's a toilet, there's another floating vanity, and this matches the one that we just saw. Above it is a medicine cabinet. There's even a pull-out mirror and track lights. Now we're going to explore the next bedroom that's located right here. So come on in here, and there's an amazing window that just catches us right off the bat. And of course, this slopes with the ceiling. And over on this side of the space is a clear story window, and then there's a chandelier that matches the one that we just saw in the lofted working area. Over to this side of the room is a closet, so we can go ahead and peek in here. And of course, all these doors in here seem to be on tracks. Now, passing around the corner, we're going to explore the final bedroom, and this is what would be considered the master bedroom. So we will just kind of take a moment to see the space real fast. Now let's start exploring some of the details. So there are these large closet doors that open up to a very deep closet, so it's very well sized for a house of this era. And as we continue on, there's another one of these amazing windows that goes with the slope of the roof. And over to this side are clear story windows that go directly above the bed here. Now that we've seen the entire house, let's go talk to Ted White about this listing. Ted, thank you so much for opening the doors here. This has been incredible to explore.
Oh my gosh, Ken, I'm so glad you all came out. 1331 Liggett is a perfect house. It's got great mid-century vibes, great Crestwood location. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks again. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time on This House.